Merry Christmas. Sorry I couldn't fit this under the tree. SC. Oh my gosh. It's back! The fourth wall has been restored! Oh, thank you, Jesus! Oh, thank you, Santa! Excuse me. That's better. Hello, I'm Neige, and I don't know about you, but this has certainly put me right back in the Christmas spirit. So, let's milk it for all it's worth by talking about how the Grinch stole Christmas. In 1966, Chuck Jones took in hand the classic Seuss tale and adapted it into a half-hour TV special. Since then, the cartoon, with its unforgettable song and eternally applicable message, has taken its place among some of the greatest Christmas specials of all time, and is broadcast to this day. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the live-action remake, because everyone knows if you can tell a complete story in a single half hour, and tell it well, you need to drag it out for a full 90 minutes. This is Ron Howard's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The movie opens with a nice close-up look at Whoville, the home of the Whos, where Christmas cheer is in full swing, complete with lights, music, and narration by Anthony Hopkins.
Every Who knew, from their 12 toes to their snout, they loved Christmas the most, without a single Who doubt.
I guess since Boris Karloff narrated the original, they wanted to keep with the tradition of having a narrator famous for scaring the crap out of people. Are the Whos still singing, Mr. Grinch? But all is not pleasant in Whoville, as the Grinch, played by Jim Carrey, is sick of young Whos coming to his door playing pranks on him.
Well done, Max. So they want to get to know me, do they? They want to spend a little quality time with the Grinch. I guess I could use a little social interaction.
Well, wait a second. Wasn't the whole point of the book that the Grinch finally decides to take action after 50 years of keeping to himself? I mean, if going down to Whoville is such a casual thing, then why hasn't he just stolen Christmas already? Oh my god, I can never unsee that face! So, the Grinch heads down to Whoville, where no Who is safe from his reign of terror. Not even little Cindy Lou Who? Oh, sweetheart, you're not due on for another 18 pages.
Boy, nothing beats Christmas, right?
I guess.
You guess?
Well, it's just I look around at you and Mom and everyone getting all kerbobbled. Doesn't it seem superfluous?
Why do I get the feeling she's the kind of kid who wants a thesaurus for Christmas? But Cindy Lou is not alone, as we meet her entire family. Her father, the postman, her mother, played by Molly Shannon, and her two brothers, who we saw earlier.
What happened to you?
It was too Grinch!
Someone just say, Grinch.
Hello, Mayor Mayhew, sir.
So since the Grinch is pretty much the only person who hates Christmas, saying his name is considered an offense. He's kind of the Voldemort of Whoville in that way.
Please tell me that your boys were not up on Mount Crumpet provoking the one creature within 1 billion kilometers of here who hates Christmas.
We just outlawed Hanukkah, we don't need anything else effing up our holiday. Meanwhile, he, who apparently must not be named, continues to go way out of his way to mess with people.
Jury duty, jury duty, jury duty, blackmail, pink slip, chain letter, eviction notice, jury duty.
Wow, what a troll. Imagine what this guy would do if he had a YouTube account. Fakin' gay, fakin' gay, fakin' gay, you suck, kill yourself, Simpsons did it, post the movie, fakin' gay, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, fake and gay! So since her dad runs the post office, it's only a matter of time before Cindy Lou discovers the Grinch.
You're the
The Grinch!
Max, let's go. Our work here is finished.
Well, that's kind of a dick move. But after Max, quite literally, gets on the Grinch's ass about it, we see he has enough of a heart to save Cindy Lou from death by postage before returning to his lair, where he proceeds to sit around and make pop culture references.
Yes! Down a size and a half!
And this time, I'll keep it all.
Wow, for a second there I thought he was addressing the audience, but... No, there's no way he'd break my brand new fourth wall that Santa just gave me. Not on the first day I got to use it. Anyway, a big chunk of Jim Carrey's screen time is dedicated to these kind of jokes.
If you utter so much as one syllable, I'll hunt you down and gut you like a fish. If you'd like to fax me, press the star key.
Is it hilarious? Yes. Does it move the plot along? No, they leave that to the girl who originally had 3 minutes of total screen time. By the way, if you were wondering how they were going to stretch a 30-minute cartoon into a feature-length film, this is it. Pretty much the entire first and second acts consist of Cindy Lou going all Charlie Brown, wondering what Christmas is really about.
Where are you, Christmas?
Oh, and there's a song to go with it. Cindy, sweetheart, we only need one song, and this ain't it. So unless the next words out of your mouth are "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch,"
Where are you, Christmas?
nope, it's a key change. Great.
The girl you used to know.
Moving on. So wanting to learn more about the Grinch, Cindy Lou goes around interviewing people who knew him as a child. Yeah, apparently the Grinch has a backstory. Though they can't be bothered to explain how he came into existence. He just kinda showed up on the doorstep of a couple of old maids. Oh my hell! Sorry, I've just seen the source of my nightmares for the rest of my life.
Yes, which Christmas cookie would you like?
Will someone get the animatronic goblin out of here? Cut to something else!
And we raised him like any other who child.
Well, at least he's wearing clothes now. So, being the only green, hairy freak of nature in the world, the Grinch was an outcast from the start.
You don't have a chance with her. You're 8 years old and you have a beard.
Yeah, he also looks like a baby Sasquatch with jaundice, but no, it's the beard.
Stupid rabbit! Stupid tree! I hate Christmas!
Wait, so the Grinch hates Christmas because of bullying? What about the thing with the shoes and the head and sizes? So after we get a reason for the Grinch's shrunken heart syndrome, we see the Who's gathering for their annual Whobilation to nominate the holiday cheermeister for the year.
Do I hear a nomination?
I nominate the Grinch!
She hath spoken the forbidden name! She must be stoned! But since the mayor is the reason the Grinch skipped town in the first place, he tries to dissuade Cindy by quoting a verse from the Book of Who. Basically, it's like the Bible if everything rhymed. And instead of God, you had a holiday.
The term Grinchy shall apply when Christmas spirit is in short supply. Now I ask you, does that sound like our holiday cheermeister?
But the book does say the cheermeister is the one who deserves a backslap or a toast. And it goes to the soul at Christmas who needs it most. And I believe that soul is the Grinch.
She's right.
Oh, come on, can't we talk about something less delicate? Like gay marriage? Speaking of the Grinch, what's he been up to this whole time?
Blast this Christmas music! It's joyful and triumphant.
You know what just occurred to me? The Grinch has been naked this entire time. I mean, sure, he's covered with fur, but we saw him wearing clothes as a kid. Plus, they even gave him Grinch moobs and a Grinch ass. He's just a big green nudist, and he doesn't even have the decency to cover up when a little girl comes into his home.
Mr. Grinch, my name is Cindy Lou Who.
Seriously, people, big, hairy, naked guy, little girl.
How dare you enter the Grinch's lair!
Big, hairy, naked guy, little girl. Big, hairy, naked guy, little girl!
Maybe you need a timeout.
Kids today, so desensitized by movies and television.
Oh no. I apologize for that. Due to complications involving a certain fourth wall, precautions have been taken to ensure my safety. least there's no chance of me being set on fire this time. Not in a movie about Christmas. Unless, of course, it's Die Hard. But let's not dwell on that. I have a movie to review. So Cindy Lou tries to convince the Grinch to come down to the jubilation, but the Grinch will have none of it.
Please, please, you have to accept the award.
Award?
Martha May will be there.
Oh, she will.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll see me, a winner.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, while the rest of Whoville was turning the Grinch into a sociopath, one person who reached out to him was the resident Who-Ho, Martha May. But since the Grinch left town, she's kind of been hanging on the arm of the mayor. So add a love triangle to the list of things making this story more complicated than it needs to be. So the Grinch shows Cindy the door and takes some time to think it over.
But what would I wear?
You see, this is what I was talking about. They clearly address that he doesn't wear clothes. I mean, sure, in the cartoon he doesn't wear clothes, but it's one thing to have a character who's more animal than man, and a guy in an anatomically correct suit. I again refer you to the Grinch ass. Anyway, decked out in his finest Wienerhosen, the Grinch heads down to join the jubilation.
Doesn't get much gayer than this.
And after years of living in exile, we finally see our tragic loner welcomed by society. But it's all spoiled by painful childhood memories. And the most unsubtle commentary on consumerism ever.
I want golf clubs, I want diamonds, I want a pony so I can ride it twice, get bored, and sell it to make glue!
And that's how the Grinch exposed money as the root of all evil. Join us next week when we read the story of Swashburn McLeide, the man who was trampled on the morn of Black Friday.
There is, however, one teeny tiny Christmas tradition I find quite meaningful. Mistletoe. Now pucker up and kiss it, Whoville!
Okay, this guy is not the Grinch, okay? The Grinch is mean, like borderline evil. This guy is just loud, obnoxious, green. Oh my gosh, he's Drop Dead Fred! So all who hell breaks loose as the Grinch gets his Grinch ass in gear and proceeds to terrorize Whoville. You might think the Who's are overreacting, but this image actually is kind of frightening.
It's gonna blow!
Oh, not again. So after the Grinch's rampage, he tries to come up with a way to take revenge on the society who's rejected him.
I must stop this Christmas from coming! But how?
I would just like to point out that at the 60-minute mark, we are just now getting to the source material. After Max provides the inspiration for the Grinch's scheme, the Grinch, and I'm not even joking, pimps his ride to You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. A song that, considering how they've developed the character, doesn't even apply anymore, which is why I've taken the liberty of writing my own.
You're a douchebag, Mr. Grinch. You are such an a-hole. For God's sakes, man, put some pants on. There are kids watching this show, Mr. Grinch. You're nothing more than a big, hairy internet troll.
So the Grinch raids his first house. But Cindy Lou catches him before he can escape with the tree and mistakes him for Santa.
Santa Claus, what are you doing with our tree?
And why do you look like that big, hairy, naked guy?
It's the classic scene where he tells her he's taking the tree home to fix it, but they throw a little bit of Cindy Lou's Charlie Brown syndrome in there too.
Santa, what's Christmas really about?
Vengeance!
Well, that doesn't sound right. Linus, you want to help me out here?
Vengeance!
Okay. So we all know how the story goes from here. He sends her to bed, he takes all the gifts, he goes back up the mountain to hear everyone cry, and the Who's all prove him wrong by singing... They're actually singing Boo Hoo.
tell you people one thing. Invite the Grinch. Destroy Christmas. Invite the Grinch! Destroy Christmas! Cindy, I hope you're very proud of what you've done.
If she isn't, I am. I'm glad he took our present.
You're glad everything is gone. You're glad that the Grinch pulverized Christmas. Is that what I'm hearing from you, Lou?
You can't hurt Christmas, Mr. Mayor. Because it isn't about the gifts or the contests or the fancy lights. That's what Cindy's been trying to tell everyone. Well, I don't need anything more for Christmas than this right here. My family.
And don't forget Jesus! Let's post the movie already! Okay, we got a little sidetracked, but now we're back to it. He hears everyone singing, he realizes Christmas doesn't come from a store, his heart grows 3 sizes, and he stops the sled from falling. Sweet.
Oh, well. It's just toys, right?
Hi, Mr. Grinch!
What are you doing up there?
I came to see you. No one should be alone on Christmas.
So the Grinch is able to muster enough strength to save Cindy Lou, and the two of them ride down the mountain to return all the gifts.
Are you alright?
Are you kidding? The sun is bright and the powder's bitter.
And that's how the Grinch got a PG rating.
I did it. I'm the Grinch that stole Christmas. And I'm sorry.
You heard him, officer. He admitted it.
Yes, I heard him all right. He said he was sorry.
He's sorry? Why didn't anyone tell me it was that simple? This is great! Hold on a second. Yeah, hi, Christine. Yeah, remember that guy who ran over your cat? Yeah, that was me. No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. The Grinch even gets the girl in the end.
Sorry, but my heart belongs to someone else.
Which means we get to look forward to future generations of this. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Grinch. Your cheeks so...
I know. Harry.
No. Warm.
This is not a very good movie. I mean, the way it references the Chuck Jones version, you can tell they weren't ignoring the previous adaptation, but by the end, it just isn't the same story. The Ron Howard version tries to expand the world and develop the characters more, but it loses the simplistic charm and the subtlety of the original. In the cartoon, we have a character who hates Christmas. We don't need to know why he's that way, we just need him to be proven wrong. By giving the Grinch a past and making him a tragic figure, it makes the story seem more about redemption than the true meaning of Christmas. Also, the Seussian imagery is kind of a mixed bag. While the sets and props are fun to look at, the makeup makes all the characters look kinda freaky. And of course, there's the issue of the big, hairy, naked guy. But the movie isn't all bad. Jim Carrey's hilarious, and he really gets into the character. It's just not the same character as the original, since his meanness and his hate for Christmas are just a cover for his inner demons. And even though Cindy Lou can overstay her welcome at times, the relationship between the wide-eyed innocent and the old curmudgeon is endearing. The film may have its flaws, but it's still entertaining, and I still watch this every year. So if you want a movie that'll make you laugh, watch this version. But if you want a movie about the true spirit of Christmas, stick with the cartoon. I'm Neige, and... well, maybe a broken fourth wall isn't such a bad thing. Merry Christmas from what we had to watch. I should probably put down a tarp or something.